Hello and welcome to another episode of To IB or Not to IB. My name is Joel Chandler, and in this episode we will be discussing art and music. Due to the fact that none of us do art or music, this episode will be an interview-dominated one. Representing art we have Jaden and Carissa, and representing music we have Jordan.
So with us now we have Jaden and Carissa. So we're going to ask you a couple of questions regarding art.
Cool. Yeah.
Well, I took IB art personally because I thought I'd be doing art later when I get out of school, and I thought having IB art would be something that like the university would like to see if I were to do art. So I had something like back it up. Like I'm not just gonna go into art without any preparation beforehand. So I thought that it was a good idea that I do IB art now.
I thought because there's no final exam and it's really relaxed and you get to do lots of creative things.
The main topic we were told to explore was how art in other cultures will like eventually come back to your own artwork because it's the IB and because it's international, we have to explore other cultures as well as relate it back to us, because in the end it's how we make this art and how it applies to you as a whole and what it means to you. So it's good that
I think it really also depends on what you want to explore as well. Like you kind of determine what kind of art you do. So whatever topic you find interesting, you can kind of study that. Rather, it's not really like set in stone what you study. Well, like I said, it's no final exam, and like your only assessment is you put on an exhibition and you hand in your art journal. So like it's a lot less stressful than every other subject.
You should choose it between other subjects only because even if you don't like have a background in art, you can always just try out something new and have something by the end of it. And like Jay said, it's like not super stressful and
It's so chill.
It's so chill and like you do a lot of things that you would like to do. So yeah.
Well, what topics do you cover in IB Music and what do you do?
In IB Music, the course revolves around world music, so we look at music from India, Africa, and all the places that are non-Western, and we also go over the periods of music such as, the classical, romantic era as well.
So obviously, each IB subject has its respective assessment pieces. What are they for music?
For music, we have to do 3 compositions that we write ourselves. For example, I'm doing a vocal and guitar piece at the moment. We also have a musical links investigation, which is just an assignment where we look at all the musical elements and have to pick 2 pieces from 2 different cultures and analyse them and find the similarities between them. And then on the exam, you have to study 2 set works, and then you have 2 questions on that, and you have 3 listening questions as well.
Right. So, seeing as you've chosen to do IB Music, would you recommend the subject to any prospective IB students?
I think that I would recommend it if you love music and you're dedicated to it, because you do have to have a lot of musical knowledge for it.
Right. And finally, is there anything important you wish to tell us about IB Music? Something that you want kids from the IB to know?
Well, just if you're going to do music, make sure with your MLI assignment you start in grade 11, because if you leave it till grade 12, you'll be really behind. And it's hard with all the time and all the assignments that you have. But that goes for every subject, so.
Right.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jordan.
That's alright.
Well, that wraps up our art and music section. You've just got some first-hand experience there. Although it was short, it was sweet. It's really interesting to get that first-hand experience. So thank you very much for joining us on IB or Not IB. See you next time.